Okay, let me say it as simply as possible. One-syllable words. You can't do that. It's wrong. You can't single out one side of the political spectrum. Even if you do it as a shortcut, it's wrong. Or because you're overwhelmed by the number of applications and you don't have enough staff and you suspect lots of those groups are dodging the rules. It's wrong. It's also galactically stupid. Our tax system is based on voluntary compliance. You don't get that unless people can be absolutely confident that the IRS is absolutely impartial. The people who violated that trust need to be held accountable, professionally, maybe even criminally. And the IRS supervisors who learned about the improper targeting, tried to rein it in and then lost control again, they need to be gone too. Clear enough? Okay. It's just like Nixon and Watergate. Actually, it's nothing like Nixon and Watergate. I realize the word Nixonian gets thrown around these days like the word Nazi gets thrown around as an all-purpose overheated insult. It doesn't make it even close to accurate. Then you've got people like Karl Rove saying Barack Obama is a disengaged and distant president. That's Rove speak, you understand, for there's not a shred of evidence that Obama had anything to do with this mess or even knew about it. Disengaged. Of course, if Obama hadn't been disengaged from the IRS, Rove would be calling him the micromanaging mastermind. Clever, that Rove. Actually, hold that thought. So, who was behind the whole targeting thing? Well, if you were doing this as a Law and Order episode, you'd have to look at motive. Who'd want to stick it to the Tea Party? The White House? Sure. Congressional Democrats? Sure. Are they the only ones? Hardly. The people most worried about the Tea Party are other Republicans, establishment Republicans. They're the ones who have nightmares about primary challenges. They're the ones who know that Tea Party candidates probably cost them control of the Senate in 2010 and 2012. But don't take my word for it. Karl Rove has said exactly the same thing plenty of times. That's right, George Bush's top strategist has been one of the Tea Party's loudest critics. Did I mention that the head of the IRS during the time in question was a George Bush appointee? I'm just saying.